Hello, hello. We had some requests to do one of the arm tracks we covered last week but couldn't get recorded and up on YouTube. So here's a really short and sweet arm track for you. For this one, we'll need a Pilates block as well as 2 weights. We'll grab those 2 weights and then we'll come on up to our standing point here. We can set that left foot on top of our block to begin with. We're going to bring those elbows in towards our waist like we're holding like an orange in between our elbow and our waist here. We're going to let those hands come on down to our sides. And you're going to evenly distribute your weight between those 2 feet. From here, we're going to begin by pressing those weights up towards our chest and lowering it down nice and slow. Really focusing on that path on the way down. We can exhale it on our way up. Inhale it as we lower down. As we're pressing through this, we can think about pacing it to 2 up, 2 down. So 1, 2. 1, 2. This is a really great pacing. We really want to focus on that pathway down. And we're here for 3. And last 2. And next time we come on up to this top point, we're going to meet here. Bringing up to this top point, we're going to take a press up of those weights, drawing them above our head, pull them back down to that starting point. Beautiful work. Take this slow and controlled. We can inhale it on the way up, exhale it on the way down. Beautiful work. Taking that twist on the way up, drawing those weights to the front of the room, pulling it back down to face our shoulders. And here for 4. Beautiful work. Let's get 2 more. And last one, next time we come on up to this full top point, I want you to meet me here, palms facing the front of the room. We're going to pull down to those 90-90s, press it back up. As we pull down to those 90-90s, really want to focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Beautiful work. As we squeeze those shoulder blades together, you can almost imagine you have like a pencil resting between your shoulder blades. Squeeze that pencil. You are killing it. And here for 5. Beautiful work. Last 3. And here for 2. Beautiful work. Next time we press all the way up to this top point, can you meet me here? We're going to take a pull down like we're pulling something off the top shelf down to the top of our bicep curl once again. Beautiful work. Pull it down. Really focusing on that pull down. Squeeze those elbows in towards our chest. Here for 5. Beautiful work. We've got 3. And last 2. Next time we pull down to this bottom point, I want you to meet me here. We're going to swing those weights towards our sides, palms facing in towards our center. Here we're going to shift our weight over to that Pilates block, drawing our arms out to the sides, taking a lift through our legs, lift through those shoulders. Beautiful work. Work that balance. Control that movement on the way down. Here for 5. Beautiful work. We're going to put it together here in 4. And last 2. Beautiful work. Next time we bring it on down to this bottom point, can you meet me here? We're going to start at the beginning. We're going to put this flow together. So beginning with those bicep curls, bring those elbows in towards our waist. Press it up. Take that twist up to the sky. 90-90s. Back up to this top point. Pull it down. Find that flutter. Beautiful work. So we find that bicep curl. Press it up to the sky. 90-90s. Back up to the sky. Pull it down. Find that flutter. Beautiful work. We're just working through this flow. Pull it off the top shelf and find that flutter. Take it slow and controlled on our way down. Beautiful work. Find those component parts. We're here for 5. Find that bicep curl. Press it up to the sky, down to those 90-90s. Still squeezing through those shoulder blades. You are killing it. Pull down to those 90-90s. Beautiful work. Let's take 3 more here. And last two. Take it slow and controlled. Let's break it down into those component parts. Bicep curl. Press it up to the sky. 90-90s. Back up to the ceiling. Pull it down. Find that flutter. Last one here. Pull it down. Beautiful work. Find that flutter. Amazing work. All right, so you can switch sides here, and we'll just move right into that opposite side, finding that flutter. So once again, evenly distributing that weight between both of our feet, stacking those feet about hip distance underneath us here. And we're going to take those bicep curls once again, starting it out here. Elbows are coming in towards the waist. We're squeezing like an orange in between our elbow and our center. Beautiful work. Let's stay here for 5 more. Really focusing on that pathway down. We have 3 more. And last 2. Next time we come on up to this top point, can you meet me here? Beautiful work. From here, we're going to meet at the top of that bicep curl. We're going to press it up to the sky, pull it back down to that bicep curl. Beautiful job. Taking that little twist through the arms, we send those weights to the front of the room. Beautiful work. Let's get 5 more here. And last 3. We have 1 more. Next time we come on up to this top point, can you meet me here? If we were going to pull down to those 90-90s, find those cactus arms. Beautiful work. We're squeezing through those shoulder blades here. And stay here for 5. Press it up to the sky, pull it down to those 90-90s. And last 3. And last one. Next time we pull it up to that top point, can you meet me here? From here, we're going to pull something off the top shelf. Draw back to the top of that bicep curl. Pull it down. Beautiful work here for 5. Here for 3. And last one. Let's pull it down to this top point. From here, we can take a sweep of those arms. We're going to come into that leg flutter. Once again, lifting through that leg, lifting through those arms. Lower it back down with control. Beautiful work. Find that flutter. We might notice it's a little trickier to balance on one side than the other. Just embrace that wobble. That was a big wobble. Beautiful work here for 5. Let's take 3 more here. Last 2. And last one. Beautiful work. Let's take it from the top. Restarting in that standing position. Feet are about hip distance apart. Let's bring those elbows in towards our center. Palms facing the front of the room. Bring it into that bicep curl. Press it up to the sky. 90-90s. Back up to the ceiling. Pull it down. Find that flutter. Beautiful work. Find that bicep curl. Press it up to the sky. 90-90s. Back to the ceiling. Pull it down. Beautiful work. Work through this. Squeeze through those shoulder blades on those 90-90s. Bicep curl. Press it up. 90-90s. Back to the sky. Pull it down. Find that flutter. You are killing it. And last 2. Beautiful work. Let's take this last one. Beautiful work. Amazing job. Let's shake out those legs, shake out those wrists. That's our arm track. Short and sweet for you. Have a great day.